Obviously, you guys have played small ball all year, and obviously that played a big part in the night. But if you just talk about Sierra's home run, it just seemed like that obviously jump-started. Ironic that a home run would kind of jump-start you guys.
I mean, there's no doubt. I mean, she's been saying for the last couple of weeks, I can't hit. But, she stayed with it and got a nice pitch to drive and kind of got us charged up. There's no doubt. And then later innings, we obviously resorted to the small ball.
Sierra, could you just talk about that? What'd you hit? I mean, I know you've been struggling a little bit, so that had to feel pretty good.
I felt really good. I just thought, I don't care about my other at-bats. This is an important game, and this one gets fired up, and this is the bat that mattered.
Shelby, if you just talk about that after her home run, it seemed like it just ignited you guys.
It really did. I mean, she got us going. That really helped us out a lot. I mean, we were wanting to get hits going, and then she really started us on that, and it pumped everyone up a lot.
Shelby, that last inning, you looked like you really bore down. That last inning, even with a one-run lead, you were really focused and you were determined to get this done.
I was really focused. There's no doubt about that. I mean, I couldn't I don't even know what to say about it because after all those errors we made, I had brought everyone together and said, look, this is the past. This is over now. We have to really buckle down and do this. So in the last inning, I really focused in on Corey, and I knew my defense would help me out a lot, and that's what Chrissy did too.
Coach, you're sitting up there with 3 sophomores. What about that?
I mean, we had five freshmen play last year. We got 7 sophomores this year. I mean, yeah, we're young, but young age-wise, chronologically young. I mean, we're not young softball-wise. I mean, these kids have played so much softball that, yeah, they may be sophomores, as far as class-wise, but they're way beyond that softball-wise.
Coach, did it surprise you at all that they came back the way they did?
Oh, I mean, they're in a state final game for a reason. There's no doubt. I mean, no one said it was going to be easy. We got up 6-2, and they battled. So we had to battle back. So it was a epic battle, I guess you could say, for the last game of the season.
Shelby, you walked the first batter and hit the next one, and then you struck, I think, six in a row out. I mean, what did you just refocus, or what took place at that point?
I think what helped me out a lot was I knew that I shouldn't have got the first runner on base, and then I was just like, okay, I have 2 runners on. I need to really focus in now, and this is our time, Valley's time, so I need to do it for them.
And it seemed like you just got in a groove at that point. I mean, did you really start feeling a lot more confident?
Yeah, I really did. Our hits were there. We were doing good, and I knew that the biggest support system was the fans. I mean, they were pumping everyone up, and when they were cheering, I mean, it kept me going too.
Or was it just all the pitches that Corey was calling?
Yeah.
I wish. I think that's the pitches I was calling.
Could you guys really hear the fans? I mean, obviously you're focused on what you got to do. Could you hear your fans today?
Oh yeah, a lot.
What did it do for you? Go ahead, any of you.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Go ahead,
I was just going to say that no matter how focused we got or anything, you could always hear that roar of the crowd behind you. There wasn't any silence in it out today.
Does that help you as a player? I mean, to motivate you almost while you're out there, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
just
definitely. Yeah, it really does. It pumps us up. I mean, it gets us ready for the next inning, for the next play, next pitch. It just really helps us mentally too. Shows how many people's behind us, how many people are behind us.
Have any of you thought about what it means? I know it's only been less than an hour since you've won, but what does it mean to be the first team from Lucky Valley to win state?
I don't know. It means a lot.
I mean, with all the great history the Valley has in other sports
and I think
too.
that's where a lot of it's a tight community. I think that's where a lot of the support came from today. They've had a lot of opportunities or a lot of chances and come up just a little bit short in different capacities as far as a state title in different sports. And I think everybody pulled together and it was very supportive, very loud, and this is a great step for the community.
Corey, you'd said it. You've said over and over it'd be a big honor to bring that back to Valley. I mean, if you could just talk about that now that you've actually won it.
Now that we have actually won it, I feel like we're going to come back and, well, people are going to know who we are. And we're going to thank them for coming out and supporting us. We don't want them to remember just us as being state champions. We want it to live on and continue in the next couple of years.
Coach, I mean, Lakewood won 3 straight, and when they were young, I mean, you got enough younger players that, you know what I mean?
Al, I haven't even thought that far, but hey, I'm going to enjoy this one for a while, and we'll get back to work. I know these kids will be playing travel ball, and they're going to do what they got to do to better themselves and be able to take a next step. And we'll talk about that again in February and set some goals. And the target got pretty big on our back right now, but just like today, it wasn't easy, and it's not going to be easy next year. So.
And real quick, if you could just talk about Shelby's performance in the tournament as a whole, I mean, and especially up here and in the district, and how
what she has done in the circle, like I said, is nothing short of phenomenal. I mean, she's the rock in the middle. It's a perfect example of what she did. When some things didn't go our way. I never left the dugout. She's calling the kids together. She's taking charge. She called 3 timeouts herself and pulled everybody together to make sure that we were focused and do what we had to do.
And Sierra, I mean, the fact that you guys got to the regionals last year, and then you guys have talked about your goal was to get to the Final Four. I mean, how much did that help last year? Just that experience, if you could talk about that a little bit.
I think it definitely helped us with our confidence, because when we got to the regional semi, we've been here. It's time to advance farther than last year, and then once we got that win and next win, we just kept going, and we're pretty confident in ourselves.
Did you get the feeling we're not going to be satisfied unless we win it all?
Definitely.
The farther you win, or when did that hit you that, hey, we can win it all, let's go do this?
After we got the regional final, in that game when we came back when we were down, I think that really boosted us, and we decided if we're going, we might as well win it all.
And Coach Paxton, can you just talk about the MSL? I mean, that's 4 titles in the last 6 years of MSL Ohio.
Yeah, I mean, you look at our league. I mean, Lakewood won 3 straight. Granville up here this year, they're in our league. North Catholic came up short in the regional final to the eventual D4 state champions. You got Heath that was in the district final. I mean, our league, is a tough league of softball. And I mean, it shows with the postseason runs that they make.
And obviously, I'm sure that helps you.
Oh, there's no doubt. I mean, you schedule non-league games to better yourself, but when you throw the league schedule in that we have, we came up here. I don't know. I didn't really look at all the records of the teams, but I guarantee you we were probably right up there with the most losses. That was 7 losses, and but that's just the indication of what kind of schedule we play.
Players, here's your opportunity to talk about Coach Paxton and what he does for the program, and he's over there jumping around like a wild man throughout the game. Just talk about how important he is to your program. Just to each one of you take a turn.
He's very important to the program. I mean, no matter what, if we're down, he's there picking us up 24/7 during practice. He always has fun with us. That's really helps us a lot. And I mean, on and off the field, he's just a great coach, and he helps us mentally and physically, helping us hit and take defense and stuff too.
I think he's very good at lightening the pressure on us. Today before the game, he told a joke. I wouldn't say was it appropriate to repeat right now, but
well, we're not recording.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good. It just lightened the mood and made us even more ready to play.
And I think he really motivates us, especially after scoring. He's always jumping up and down and swinging his arms and screaming, and we always make sure he's not having a heart attack.
He has heart problems. He has very bad heart problems.
Yeah, he's really laid back with us, and I think that just helps us get better too.
Are you going to be hungry to win 2 more, do you think, when it gets right back to it?
Yeah,
oh, definitely, no doubt. We're here now.
You want to leave your mark type of thing?
Oh yeah.
Just like Lakewood did just a few years ago?
Yeah, definitely, no doubt about that.
Because you girls play a lot of travel ball and try to get better.
Yeah.
And so that'll obviously play a big part getting you back here. Because you never know how the ball's going to bounce.
Shelby, you just talked about, it seemed like they started getting to you there in the, once they went around a couple times. I mean, was it a case where you were getting tired, or they were just starting to, just like anything else, they're just starting to, hit your pitches?
Well, when I bunted that ball and I ran around the bases,
Yeah.
I lost so much breath. My cardio is awful. So yeah, I came in the next inning and I was pretty much like losing my breath. I was gassed, but then I was just like, okay, I need to focus. This is it. I really need to buckle down again. And no matter, they did get a lot of hits off me, but it is what it is, I guess. So that's in the past. So.
what was working for you early on? I mean, it seemed obviously quite a few of them went down looking. I mean,
Drop
Drop
ball
ball.
definitely today. And I mixed in a change up here and there, trying to get him off speed. But my drop ball was definitely working today.
This is for anybody. What's it take to become a state champion?
Heart.
Determination, dedication, and anything else, I guess. Everything.
The want
heart,
to win.
Yeah, the will, to work hard, everything.
What did you say when you called timeout? What did you say to them?
I told everyone, I was all like, well, we're making errors. I was like, it's in the past, you can't change it, so let's just really come back out here and let's just forget about what happened and let's make the defense and make the plays that we need.
that's all I got.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.